Uta Abe is just as ippon hungry on the ground as she is on her feet. She is a fine example of the original spirit of legendary judoka from another era. When she steps on the tatami, she's there to dominate you, to throw you in the air, pin you to the floor, or submit you there. Uta won her first IJF Grand Prix at the age of 16 and has continually refined and expanded her range of Newaza techniques. She's trained with Rikako Yuasa, the first Japanese person to win multiple Jiu-Jitsu World Championships, and Yuki Nakai, a former Kosen Judo and MMA star, and the first Japanese person to receive a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Another who has influenced her is Newaza specialist Haruka Funakubo, who created a technique for turning and pinning known as the Funakubo Gatame. Funakubo used this technique to become the first judoka to win 3 world junior titles. In 2016, Uta Abe spent time training with Haruka at her high school in order to improve her Newaza skills. In 2017 and early 2018, she had difficulty applying this technique, but in the 2018 World Championships, this technique was her ticket to reach the medal rounds. The Funakubo Gatame is a variant of the Super Rolling Thunder, or SRT. For more information on the Super Rolling Thunder, check out the video I posted yesterday on Funa Tanaki. Here is a variation of this technique she used in 2019, which showcases how rapidly she has improved in ground transitions. Her favorite technique for turning opponents was using Ude-gatame and is now using Ude-garami or Kimura grips to turn her opponents. Like all parts of her game, this has improved over time. The Kimura grip is superior to the Ude-gatame for achieving the turn, as it reduces the range of motion in the opponent's arm. In this match against her main international rival, Buchard, she initially struggles to finish her until they arrive in Abe's closed guard, where she is able to apply enough pressure to force Buchard to tap, roll, and tap again. Since this match, she has primarily used a Kimura grip to achieve the turn. In the 2019 World Championships, she didn't use much off-balancing to set up her Kimura Gaishi, preferring to use the pressure of the Kimura to force the turn. This was enough for her to beat the reigning Olympic champion, Kel Mende, in the semi-final. But in the quarterfinal, Chelsie Giles showed the danger of using this attack against an opponent waiting in an athletic position by cartwheeling over Abe as she attempted to turn her. Abe has continued to use this turnover with one subtle difference. I've noticed before attempting to roll, she now presses into her opponents. If they press back into her, she rolls them. You've already seen a lot of her pinning in this video. She showed her pinning skills again this morning in the Olympics. She's mobile and tight on top and likes to control her opponent's far arm. She's come a long way from this pin failure in 2017. Abe's main rival, Buchard's Newaza specialty, is the Gerbi choke, called a Peruvian necktie in BJJ. It should be called the French necktie as their judoka excel at it these days. She tried it on Abe last year and Abe escaped easily. Abe's major Newaza headache has been Natsumi Tsunoda, a specialist in attacking armbars from the Tomoe Nage. Tsunoda switched to the under 48 kilo class in 2019 in an attempt to get an Olympic spot, but ended up as the alternate. It'll be interesting to see what weight she fights at next. According to Tsunoda, Abe plans to do judo until she turns 25. If she continues to progress like this, she will retire as one of Japan's Newaza elite. I'm going to upload another match of Tsukasa Yoshida dominating and submitting an opponent tomorrow. If you're interested in Kimura or Ude-gatame control concepts, I recommend checking out my video on Hamada Shori's Kimura Bolo. A follow-up video looking at other gripping concepts is coming soon. Subscribe if that interests you.
The winner from Japan in the final, Abe Uta.